Hi, my name is Tyler Miller. I'm a physical therapist assistant here at CHKD, and I also coordinate our soccer program. Today I'm going to demo the FIFA 11 Plus warm-up for soccer players that is shown to be effective at reducing lower extremity injuries in soccer players. Some of the exercises may require a partner, but if a sibling or parent is not available, I'll be sure to show you alternatives so that you can do these exercises by yourself. FIFA 11 Plus is going to consist of balance, strength, and agility exercises that will require some space to work in. So find a lot of room or get outside for this 20-minute workout. All right, we're going to jump into our running warm-up. I'm going to demonstrate each one of the exercises that consists of the warm-up here. Now, typically this is done over 25 to 30 yards with 6 to 10 sets of these cones that you can see down this line here. But I know times are a little bit different, so we're going to work with what space we have. Set up however you can. With whatever space you do have, the very first exercise is just going to be a light jog down and back 2 times through your setup. Next up, we have the hip in exercise. Again, we're going to do 2 full laps of whatever space you have with this, okay? So you're going to start setting up. Slowly rotate one hip up and in, and then step. And continue through your space and back. All right, next up, we're going to reverse that hip in and go to hip out. So set up, first march your knee up, and then rotate your hip out, down and back, through your setup 2 times. Next up, we have circling the cones. You're going to complete 2 laps of this exercise just like everything else. What you're going to do is you're going to run up to a cone, shuffle across, circle that cone, and then come back and then run forward again. Ready? Here we go. Make sure to complete this exercise going both ways. Next up, we have a forward and back run. So you're going to run to one set of cones, back pedal to the next, and then run to the next, back pedal, go. Again, 2 laps, just like everything else. Stay low while you're back pedaling, and then explode forward to the next set of cones. All right, we just finished our running warm-up. Now we're gonna head into our strength circuit. I'm gonna show you a series of exercises to go through. I'm just gonna demonstrate each exercise. The first exercise is gonna be a plank with hip extension. We're gonna do 3 sets of this for 40 to 60 seconds. Your setup is gonna be come down into a plank position. Make sure your hips aren't dipped too low or pushed up too far. You wanna be in a nice straight line with your stomach tight. Forearms on the ground, then slowly just raise one leg straight back, squeeze through your glutes, and then the other leg. Again, keep going for 40 to 60 seconds, rest, and complete 3 sets. Next up, we have the side bridge. We're gonna complete 3 sets of this exercise for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Set up, you're gonna come down starting on your side, legs straight out, shoulder to ankle in a straight line, then use your forearm to lift your hips up off the ground and then slowly lower back down. Again, complete this for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Next up, we have the Nordic hamstring exercise. You're gonna do 7 to 10 reps of this exercise, only 1 set. This exercise will require a partner, so if you have a parent or sibling available to help you, go ahead and grab them now. If not, after this, I'm gonna show you an alternative to this exercise that you can do by yourself. For this setup, your sibling or parent are gonna hold your ankles, keep your feet locked to the ground. You're gonna start on your knees with your chest nice and tall and a straight line. You're then gonna slowly lower down as slow as you can until you break. And catch yourself with your arms and push back up. Again, you're gonna complete 7 to 10 reps of this exercise. The alternative to this exercise, if you don't have a partner, is gonna be the hamstring walkout. You're gonna do 5 sets of this. You're gonna start laying on your back with your heels in the ground, knees bent as far as possible. Then you're gonna bridge up, squeezing through your butt, and then slowly walk your heels out until your legs are straight. Try to get 4 to 5 steps on each leg, and then return to the start position. You can then lower down and repeat. Again, 5 reps of this exercise. Next up, we have a balance exercise. We're gonna do 2 sets of this exercise for 20 to 30 seconds on each leg. You're gonna start standing on one leg, and then either with your partner that you just had for the last exercise, or a wall, you're gonna pass a soccer ball back and forth. Again, 20 to 30 seconds, then you're gonna switch legs and repeat. 2 sets on each leg. If you don't have a wall to throw this against or a partner, you can stand on one leg and then slowly circle your body with the ball. Try half of the time that you're doing this one way and then switch directions for the second half. Again, repeat this on both legs, 20 to 30 seconds, 2 sets. Next up, we're gonna go into lunges. So for a lunge, what you're gonna do is you're gonna step forward with one leg, drop your hips straight down towards the ground, keep a nice tall chest, barely let that other knee touch the ground, and then step back and alternate to the other leg. You're gonna do 10 reps on each leg. Again, each leg, not 10 total. We're gonna complete 2 sets of this exercise. So 10 on each leg, a small rest, and then complete your second set. Next up, we have a plyometric exercise, so jumping. This is gonna be a lateral bound. This is gonna require some balance and stability too, because we're gonna be on one leg. So start on one leg, quickly jump and cover some ground, stick the landing on the other leg, and then back to the other leg. Make sure your knee's not falling inwards when you're doing this exercise, and keep a nice stable hip. Keep a low center of gravity by staying low with a soft knee. Complete 30 seconds of this exercise. Small rest, and then complete a second set. All right, we just finished our strength circuit. Time to get into our agility work. Now, typically this is done over 50 to 60 yards, but again, work with what space you have. All right, first exercise is just a simple sprint, up and back. We're gonna complete 2 laps of this. All right, next up we have 2 laps of a bounding run. For a bounding run, you want to overstride and really explode off of your leg, putting force through the ground. Ready? Here we go. Finally, we have the plant and cut exercise. We're going to complete 2 laps of this. We're going to run diagonally, plant on our outside leg, making sure our knee doesn't buckle in, and we have a soft knee, and then explode diagonally at 70 to 80% speed, and then repeat this exercise for 2 laps. Ready? All right, everybody, that concludes the FIFA 11 Plus warm-up program. Again, as you're going through this, work with what space you have. Even if you can't complete the running portions, still complete the strength exercises. My name's Tyler. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe to the CHKD YouTube page.